Hey guys, we're here in Redding, California. We just got done with like
A lot of rounds.
a lot of rounds. That's what happens when you show up late, because you take the 99 instead of the 5. Always take the 5, right?
Yeah.
Never take
Never
the
99.
Never 99.
Just slow drivers.
Yep. Anyways, great. We got done with great training. I'm here with Tanner Rice. Tanner's he's got not only is he an incredible competitor, but he has an incredible team of competitors. Could you tell us a little bit about the team, what you focus on? You know, I know you guys start them pretty young, and then you guys work all the way up through adults. What's the formula for grooming these kids?
Yeah, the formula is you teach them how to go hard and not be little sissies, you know? Everybody's little sissies at that age, right? I mean, I'm kind of a sissy still, you know? I wish I had somebody tougher on me. My dad was tough on me, but not as tough as we are on the kids. But, you know, if they cry for not a good reason, if they cry just because I flicked somebody or somebody, you know, nibbled at somebody else's leg, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then we don't, I mean, we actually punish them, so even if they're hurt.
Yeah.
I know that sounds like a dick move, but it keeps them to where, like, okay, I just have to train hard, and then if they don't train hard, I don't care if they lose. They can lose every round, but if they don't try hard every round, then they'll be punished as well.
Yeah, it seems like I mean, so you feel the hard work just like walking into the gym. Like people are ready to work hard.
Yeah.
I noticed that culture here exists. Is it in the way you teach the technique? Is it in the way that you like? What's the mindset? How do you teach that mindset?
I think the mindset part just comes in the training. You just try hard. All you have to do is try hard. There's no formula to it. It's just make sure that you have to be on them, right? A lot of professors, you'll see them lean back like this, and they'll be stretching. And like, oh, good job, great job, you're looking good, and it's okay, you'll get it tomorrow, or something like that. It's like, no, you get it right now. Like, we're gonna not leave this room until you do it right. You know, like, let's say they're practicing a simple sit-out from a sprawl, and then the kid does it 10 times the wrong way. Well, he's still gonna stay here after class and do it right before I let him go home.
Yeah.
You know, so he has to leave on a good note always.
Yeah. I noticed that you guys are super hands-on with your instruction.
Yeah,
you guys aren't passive, just teaching and then taking a step back and letting.
No, and then you're just like, okay, let them talk and do all that crap. No, it's like the formula with the kids is simple. It's like you just show them a move, you make sure they don't do it wrong, or do it right. I'm sorry, and make sure they don't do it wrong, right? And then just like any instruction should be, but that's hard with a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
And then they speed drill. If they speed drill, they're being lazy with it just to try to get them a number. I'll give them a number to reach. They don't reach that number. Then they have to do like wall sits or push-ups or squats or holding squat position. I think the workout for this week has been planks, because they get used to something, and then I can tell like they're sitting doing wall sits and they're just chilling. And some of them have a 30-pound ball and they're just like, okay, I'm used to this. I'd rather just not try hard and then just sit here. I'm like, okay, let's change it up. And something has to hurt, like holding squat position, and that, you know, obviously you know how that is. It's horrible. So anyway, the formula is you have to be on them, you know? It's hard work. Like, being a good instructor is hard work. It's not easy. You can't just show a move and, like, wow everybody and then go sit in the corner and watch everybody, you know, blindly lead themselves.
I think, yeah, something that I've noticed is a lot of world-class competitors in jiu-jitsu don't tend to train at their own gym. They don't tend to teach. I think that's a little bit different in your case. How many hours do you teach in a day? Including, you do a lot of privates too, right?
Yeah, with the privates is 7 hours.
Basically in a day.
Every day is 7 hours, except Saturday and Sunday.
Privates and classes,
it's
7 hours a day.
Yep.
Wow.
That's not on top of training myself, not on top of workouts and shit.
Wow, that's intense. How does that translate over? So, I mean, obviously you're teaching a lot, right? In your teaching, how does that translate over into, I mean, obviously that makes you a better, how do I put it?
Makes me more knowledgeable. As a better competitor, I feel like it hinders me.
Really?
Yes. At a certain point, it makes you attack different ways of teaching. And the knowledge, yeah, of course, it helps your knowledge, but at the same, you know, with the levels that we have, you're not going to up your knowledge too much. You're going to figure out different ways of going out about teaching somebody and somebody else's different learning style. You know, so you might learn a different way, like, okay, you need to do it 15 times. Right. Another person might need a specific training, so we mix both in, so we get both.
Now you recently started an online classroom.
Yeah.
What was the website?
TannerIceOnline.com.
I know it's just in the infant stage of things.
Yeah.
So
just started last week.
It's new, but how do you take what you have in this gym? You know, obviously you have a lot of really technical competitors. How do you take that but like that hard work, you know, how do you take all those things that you already have, the culture here, and put that into the classroom online?
Well, I'm trying, that's going to be hopefully my next video is teaching how to teach. So it's,
cool.
Yeah, and it's not, I mean, there's different ways of going about it. Everybody's going to be a different teacher, but there's different ways of going about it. Again, we have a very successful kids program. And as the kids have gotten older, the juveniles, they've been winning world titles and stuff. So we're working on, I'm going to work on teaching how to make those kind of champions.
Cool.
So
cool.
that's going to be the next video.
Awesome.
But so far we only have technique videos, learning, you know, just the stuff that I do myself. You know, I don't teach anything that I know that doesn't work. You know what I mean?
Is that more of a conceptual video?
Yeah. No, there's going to be techniques, but it's going to be more like drilling. Not really necessarily drilling. Just almost going inside the class and seeing how the classes ran, and then, you know, how to teach, how to stay on a kid without also kind of.
Because the kids, I mean, okay, so it sounds bad, like you're on the kids or you're making them work hard, but when I see the kids, they're having fun.
Yeah,
they're enjoying the hard work.
That's the other thing. You have to be able to make them work hard, but also have fun with them. You have to have a relationship with them, and it sucks. It's really hard. There's like a fine line that you have to stick with sometimes, and sometimes you step over. Like the other day, I'm friends with these really good friends with these kids, and they were like throwing water balloons in the lobby while I was in here training, and I was like, I freaked out. I shouldn't have lost my temper, but I got really mad. I told 100 push-ups. They all did 100 push-ups, and then they cleaned. But you know, you have to. But then I apologized later. They apologized to me, and I was like, okay, I just lost my temper. But it happens, man. But the fine line is there. You have to make it fun, and also they have to know how to work hard.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Cool.
The hardest part is probably when a new kid comes in, and he's at that age where he's at the advanced class. Then he's kind of gonna jump into that. You know, that stage, like, oh, man, this is a lot of work. You know what I mean? It's kind of it's scary for a kid that doesn't know what's going on. You know, so.
Yeah. Last question, more on the technical side of your online classroom. How is your online classroom different than, you know, like other guys? I know there's a lot of other. There's starting to see a lot more online training tutorials. You know, what's obviously I think that, you know, how to teach, like teaching people how to teach is definitely unique. But what are some other unique elements of your online program that you hope to incorporate into the videos?
Well, I try to make it fun. Like, there's always jokes in there, and I'm having fun, and my brother's having fun doing it, and you know, it's laid back. It's not like very dry and boring. Like sometimes you're gonna watch a technique, especially if the technique video is like 10 or 15 minutes long, and then you're just sitting there like, oh my gosh, okay, now you're gonna grab here, now here. No, it's like you know what I mean. Like I came up with this double under defense. It's not I didn't come up with it, but I mean it's a common thing. But I just named it the asshole hook. Right now, hey, that's online. You can go to my website.
It's on there.
Learn the asshole hook. So. And it's effective. I do it on a lot of people, so. But I've done it on you, actually.
I'm sure you have.
In competition.
I'm sure you have.
You know, you're trying to go back and think about it.
I'm going to try and
It's a
think
pretty
of
gay moment. But anyway, you know what I mean. So yeah, it's a fun website. Like I just want to be like my initial when I started it was to be different than everybody else. So I want to make it fun. I've seen a lot of other videos that are really kind of boring.
Yeah.
And they're good instruction. There's nothing wrong with the instruction. It's great instruction, but at the same time, it's just like you know what I mean? Like feel like I'm watching like schoolwork. You know, and I don't want to watch schoolwork. I want to have fun.
Yeah. Very cool. If you guys are up in the Redding area, Northern California, this is the place to drop in. What's your website for the gym?
Oh no, it's readingjujitsu.com.
readingjujitsu.com.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, readingjujitsu.com for Tanner's online, Tanner Rice online. TannerRiceOnline.com. Both great learning sites. Again, if you're visiting the area, there's a lot of beautiful outdoor stuff to do in the Reading area. We're about to maybe go on a hike or jump in a lake.
But it's hot.
But it's hot. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the mat.
We're supposed to stay positive, right? But it's hot.
It is hot.